All right, today I'm going to talk about a very important subject of 5-minute multiboxing, and that is when Alt-4, hitting Alt-4 twice, does not, in fact, make everybody focus me and follow me. So let's first get a couple of guys out onto the beach. I'm going to target. Okay, so here's a great example. I want to summon Furyswipes here over to the beach, but notice when I target Furyswipes, it targets Flame Shocked. Why? Oh, why? Why? Okay, very simple. He's not in our group. And that is one of the biggest problems with Alt-4 not working. Alt-4 won't make anybody focus or follow unless they are in the same group. So let's tilde click the leave party button for everybody on the screen. All right, this is how I usually start my day. I have everybody I want logged in, but they're in different parties. They've been doing different things. So first I open up by tilde clicking the leave party button in the bottom right action bar, the left version of the bottom right action bar. Now go to the guy you want to be your raid leader and hit the 0 button. He'll invite somebody, one guy. Then he'll invite a bunch more guys. And then he'll invite a bunch more guys. And then he'll invite everybody and turn it into a raid, and suddenly you have all 20 people. All right? Then hit the minus button to sort your raid. You should have some raid template in your smextend.lua that has all the names of everybody you want in each party if you want this to work. I'll explain that in a different video. Now Brutalium can first of all target, score lock off, tar, Furyswipes. Yep, he targeted Furyswipes. He's going to summon Furyswipes onto the beach. Then we're going to talk about Alt-4, follow me, focus me, and how to troubleshoot it. Let's do cupcakes. And I really need a Warlock add-on that just makes everybody who types 1, 2, 3 summon. I gotta install that, test it, and make it part of my game, really. Because this manual summoning stuff is weak sauce. In fact, I can make a button that you can click that's just up. You can click that says summon me, and your Warlocks will summon whoever clicks that button. I'm setting up for Jindu today, so we're going to go do Jindu, Jindo, however you want to pronounce it. I've heard it both ways. Meanwhile, I'm going to do some Technica videos on the details of 5-minute multiboxing and try to help people get through the most common barriers to starting. It's not easy. 5-minute multiboxing is beta code. All right, there's a lot you got to know, there's a lot you got to do, but everybody can make it work. There's not a person on the planet who can't make it work. Let's target bubbling, and it's just how much you want it. The thing is, when you start using 5-minute multiboxing and doing raids and bosses my way, you're going to get epic gear and you're going to kill bosses. How bad do you want to kill bosses? Do you think you can do it without trying really hard to understand this code? Then go for it. If you can't do it with your code, no matter how hard you try, then you got to sit down, put your nose to the grindstone, email me at furyswipesvg@gmail.com, or post on my YouTube channel, or post on my website at furyswipes.wix.com/mysite, and make sure that you get your question answered by me. And you can also ping me in game. I play a lot. I take time off, but if you ask my family, they would say I play a hell of a lot. So I'm on. don't be afraid to contact me at any one of the character names you've seen here, like Cupcake or Furyswipes or Eversmile, while I'm in game. We can Skype. We can talk about your problem and we can work through it. So, all right. Alt-4 for follow me, focus me. Notice, here are methods to troubleshoot Alt-4 follow me, focus me. First, make sure you're in party. I'm going to have this guy leave party. All right? And I'm going to have him clear his focus. Actually, he doesn't even need to clear his focus. It's simply not going to work. I'll have him take a step back. This warlock back here. Hey, sucker. I'm going to hit Alt-4 once. He's going to follow me because he's still focusing me. But if I remove his focus and say /clear focus. Okay, now he has no focus. How do I know he has no focus? I've got a built-in focus button you can click. All right. This little glowy white skull in the bottom right part of your screen, looking in the middle of my screen, click it. It'll say what your focus is. This is saying you have no focus. Over here, here's a guy with a focus. Click something else. Click somebody else. And then click the focus button. Oh, it goes back to Cupcake. His focus is Cupcake. All right? Now if I say follow me, focus me, everybody's following me except that warlock. That warlock's no longer following or focusing. Now, here's what I want you to pay attention to. Whenever I say follow me, focus me, look at the windows. I'm going to zoom in here. Each window says multibox 1 focusing Cupcake every time I hit Alt-4. All right? That's them saying, hey, I'm focusing the guy whose mouse window you're in. If I did it over in Furyswipes window, what would happen? Focusing Furyswipes. All right? How does this magic happen? How does it know where my mouse is? Well, that's a HotKeyNet. That's a HotKeyNet scripting element. All right? That's how I set it up in HotKeyNet. And here's the secret. HotKeyNet clicks this button right here, F10, in only the focus window. He only clicks it in Cupcake's window if my mouse is in Cupcake's window. And he only clicks, HotKeyNet only clicks F10 in Furyswipes window if my mouse is in Furyswipes window. What does F10 do? Well, let's go look at it. Let's see what F10 is not something you ever want to click by yourself manually except for troubleshooting purposes. So I go to F10, it runs a function called focus me. Pretty simple function. Right? Focus me simply sends a message to everybody in raid or party that, hey, focus me. I'm the focus. You can actually mouse click it by hand. If you mouse click F10 by hand in somebody's window, say Brutalium, here I'm going to mouse click F10 by hand. Click, 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 click. Now look at everybody else's window. Focusing Brutalium. Focusing Brutalium. Focusing Brutalium. Look at Brutalic. Brutalic's not in party. He didn't get any of those messages. Those messages only land if you are in party. So one of the first troubleshooting methods you do is to mouse click your F10 button and make sure everybody sees your character's name under multibox 1 focusing Cupcake or whatever your character's name is in every other window. In every other window. All right? That's the main troubleshooting part. And I was working with a guy last night and he wasn't seeing that. And I don't know why he wasn't seeing that. So do make sure that that's happening. All right. I'm going to hit the 0 button in my main window to invite that one guy who's on but not in my party. He's back in my party. Now, if I hit Alt-4 twice, he runs over to me. Alt-4 once is focus me. If they've already focused you, they will follow you. All right? So you only have to hit Alt-4 once if they have you focused for them to follow you. That's it. Those are some basic troubleshooting techniques. I know I didn't really give you many, but I gave you the theory of what's happening. Oh, wow, I missed the most important one. Another thing is maybe HotKeyNet's not working right for your Windows. Maybe you didn't set up the HotKeyNet file right. So go over to HotKeyNet and click this, the Show Actions on this PC. Then go to your main window and hit Alt-4. Now scroll through these messages, all right? You'll have a lot of red messages for Windows you don't have logged in right now. Those don't matter. But all the blue messages are for Windows you do have logged in. You should see a key Alt-4 to every single window, including your main window. But for your main window way back up here, you should see this. Send Focus Win key F10. You should see that. Once you're done troubleshooting or seeing if that works or not, if you don't see this, your HotKeyNet file is probably wrong. Go back and look at it, edit it again, make sure the window names are all correct, and reload it and try again. Either that or you do not have your scroll lock key on. There's a basic one. If you don't have scroll lock on, Alt-4 ain't going to do nothing. I can't even back up my people without scroll lock on. They're just going to keep following me. But I'm hitting Alt-4. Nothing's happening in any of the other windows. All right. That's because scroll lock's not on. This whole trick only happens when scroll lock's on. So there you go. Try all three of those things. And don't forget to turn off actions on this PC when you're done.